Hey everyone, and welcome to our live stream. It's so good to see all of you joining in today. I'm seeing the chat light up already. Hello, 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 hello. I'm really excited to be here with you to talk about something incredibly important, something that touches so many of our lives, anxiety. So let's just start with the basics. What even is anxiety? We throw this word around a lot, right? I'm so anxious about this test. Or that meeting gives me anxiety. And while that's part of it, it's also much deeper. At its core, anxiety is our body's natural response to stress. It's an alarm system. Think about our ancestors thousands of years ago. If they saw a saber-toothed tiger, that jolt of fear, that racing heart, that was anxiety telling them, hey, danger, time to run or fight. That fight or flight response is crucial for survival. In small doses, anxiety is actually a good thing. It can motivate us to study for that exam, prepare for that big presentation, or be more cautious when we're walking alone at night. It's a built-in protective mechanism that keeps us sharp and aware. The problem arises when this alarm system gets stuck. It starts going off when there's no tiger, no immediate danger. It's like having a smoke detector that screeches every time you toast a piece of bread. It's loud, it's disruptive, frankly, it's exhausting. When anxiety becomes a companion instead of an occasional visitor, that's when it starts to significantly impact our lives. It's no longer just a feeling. It can manifest in very, very real physical ways. Maybe you've experienced this. Your heart's for no apparent reason. Your hands get clammy, you feel dizzy, or you suddenly can't catch your breath. Some people experience stomach issues, headaches, muscle tension, that feeling like your shoulders are permanently attached to your ears. This isn't just in your head. It's a genuine physiological response happening in your body. Your nervous system is in overdrive, pumping out stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol, keeping you in an instant state of high alert. And it's not just our bodies that take a hit. Anxiety profoundly affects our minds and our mindset. It's like having a relentless critic living in your head, one that's constantly whispering, what if? What if I fail? What if I embarrass myself? What if I embarrass myself? What if something happens? This what if thinking paralyzing. It can trap us in a loop of worry and fear, making it incredibly difficult to focus on the present moment. We're so busy catastrophizing about the future that we can't enjoy the now. This constant state of worry can make decision-making impossible. Even simple choices like what to have for dinner can feel overwhelming because your mind is playing out every possible negative outcome. It can also lead to avoidance. Maybe you start turning down social invitations because the small talk is too much. Or you avoid applying for a new job because the fear of rejection is too strong. Over time, your world can start to shrink as you cut out activity to avoid triggering that anxious feeling. And let's talk about the impact on our self-esteem. When you're constantly battling these anxious thoughts, it's easy to start believing them. You might start to feel like you're not good enough, not capable enough, that there's something fundamentally wrong with you. It can erode your confidence and make you doubt your own abilities. I want to pause here and say, if this is resonating with you, you are not alone. So many of us, myself included, have navigated these waters. It's a human experience, not a personal. One of the sneakiest ways anxiety affects us is by stealing our joy. It makes it hard to be present with our loved ones. You might be physically at a family dinner. Mind is a million miles away, worrying about a work deadline or replaying an conversation from earlier in the day. It robs us of our peace, making it difficult to relax and recharge. Sleep can become a major struggle. You lie in bed, exhausted, but your mind is racing, making it impossible to switch off. And of course, lack of sleep just makes anxiety worse the next day. It's a vicious cycle. It's so important to recognize that anxiety isn't a sickness. In fact, people who experience anxiety are often some of the most compassionate, conscientious, and empathetic people I know. They care deeply, and sometimes they care so much that it becomes overwhelming. Recognizing anxiety for what it is, a faulty alarm system, not a character flaw, is the first crucial step toward learning how to manage it. Understanding the what and the how gives us power. It helps us demystify the experience and see it more clearly. When you can say, okay, my heart is racing and I feel dizzy. This is my anxiety acting. I am not in danger. This feeling will pass. You begin to take back control. You move from being a passenger on a terrifying ride to being the driver, even if the road is still a bit bumpy. We've covered a lot of ground here, from the biological roots of anxiety to its impact on our daily thoughts and actions. I see so many of you sharing your own experiences in the chat. Thank you for your courage and honesty. It creates a space where we all feel a little less alone. Remember, understanding is the foundation for change. Now I know what you might be thinking. Okay, I get it. I have anxiety, so what now? And that is the perfect question. Knowing what it is just the first half of the story. The second, and most empowering, learning what to do about it. So in our very next session, we are going to dive deep into that exact topic. We'll be discussing managing anxiety, practical tools and support. We'll talk about concrete strategies, from breathing techniques and mindfulness practices to the power of movement and nutrition. We'll also explore the importance of building a support system and knowing when and how to seek professional help. It's going to be all about equipping ourselves with a toolkit to turn down the volume of faulty alarm and start reclaiming our peace and our joy. You absolutely won't want to miss it. Thank you all so much for being here today, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.